Hi guys, welcome back to Scott Family Homestead. Today we've got some very cute and exciting news to share. We finally have a new baby calf on the farm. I'm going to show you what she looks like and share her name that was chosen by you guys, actually a very popular suggestion. First, I'm going to show you just a couple of clips from yesterday dealing with what we did as soon as she was born, which was first, check on mama, check on baby, make sure that baby is nursing and up and walking, which she was right away. And second, we dipped her navel. And so I'm going to show you just a couple of clips from yesterday when she was freshly born. It looks like a heifer. We're just trying to dip the umbilical cord with a high concentration iodine solution. If she'll let us get close to baby. There we go, easy as can be. That keeps germs from being able to travel up the umbilical cord into her open belly until it closes off and that cord falls off.
She good?
I have been keeping an eye on this cow for so long. We weren't exactly sure on a due date because we knew when she went in with the bull, but we never saw a heat cycle. So we assumed it was pretty early after being put in with the bull, but we didn't know exactly. So we've been watching her and waiting. We thought her due date was sometime after the 21st. And baby was born on May 31st. So not terribly late compared to what we thought, but when you're waiting for somebody to give birth, it really does feel like forever, doesn't it? The kids came out here to check on mama yesterday. We had been noticing a lot of signs of possibly a baby coming soon. We'd been out here just a couple hours earlier, and by the time the boys came out, there was a baby on the ground. So we missed the birth, but we got to see her when she was really fresh. Here's mama. She's up and looking good. I see a little baby hiding over here. When we bought our farm, we decided to do themed names for each year, and that way we can kind of track what year we acquired animals or they were born on the farm. Last year was Gilmore Girls, and so mama's name is Suki, and her first baby that came with her to the farm is Martha. So if you've watched the later years of Gilmore Girls, Suki has a little baby girl named Martha. And this year we're doing tree-themed names, which I had asked in my last YouTube video and then recently in the shorts that I made for some suggestions. And one of the ones that the boys really loved that was suggested quite often was Magnolia, with the nickname Maggie. So that is going to be our little heifer's name. This is little Maggie. Mama is doing great. She is somewhere in the realm of 7 years old. She's had a few calves and she really knows what to do. So she's protecting her, looking after her. But Suki is a really gentle cow too. She lets us pet her and she's a pretty good homestead cow. We also have Lorelei, our milk cow's baby Rory, in here, and she gets along really well with Suki and she's been really good with the baby. We've kept a close eye. We did have Suki's baby Martha in here. She's over a year old now, and so they were all grazing in this pasture. But about a week ago, we noticed that she was trying to nurse off of Suki. So it's been like, I don't know, over 6 months. I know. All right. It's been over 6 months since she's nursed from her mama. But as her milk was coming in, Martha started going right back in there and trying to nurse. We weren't sure how soon Suki would have her baby, so we immediately pulled her and moved her back in. So she's in with Lorelei. She's not by herself, but Lorelei and Martha are over by the house now, separate from the boys yet because she's not quite old enough to be bred, but in a few months she'll get put in with our bull. A lot of people are asking our long-term plan for Maggie. Our plan was to grow out any of Suki's babies for beef. I'm a little bit conflicted. She is absolutely adorable. And we will have to make a decision later on. But as growing out for beef, it would be at least 2.5 years before she would be processed. So right now she's going to stay on our farm. She will not be bred because our only bull is her dad. And we'll just see how it goes. If we had the right buyer, we would probably sell her. She will likely be a mini. Now, I don't have any genetic testing on her or anything like that, but she does have the low-line Angus, which is like a mini Angus gene, and then also Highland. So both of those are much smaller breeds. So she'll, no matter what, she'll be on the smaller side. Which is popular right now for people who are homesteading and purchasing cattle. So we're just going to have to see how it goes. But right now, she's going to be mama raised. She's staying on our homestead, and we're just going to have to take it a few months at a time and kind of decide our long-term plan. Got Ryan out here. He's giving them fresh water. He has this big tote of water, and he has to use the tractor to lift it over top of the tub. So he's going to get them water. They have a ton of grass out here. It is growing like crazy this year. We are so lucky to not be in a drought like we were last year. Finally get all this really good hay growth for our cows. And so they are all taken care of. They have everything that they need, and we're just going to kind of leave mama and baby today so that they are low stress. You can tell she's a little bit irritated that we're out here. So I'm going to leave her be and go take care of some of the other things we've got going on the farm today. Okay, we've got other exciting things happening this week on the homestead. So I'm going to show you our big project. Showed a little bit of a sneak peek a couple videos ago, and I'm going to do an entire video on this project. But let me turn the camera around here and show you what we've got. We officially have all of our plastic on the high tunnel. We still need to finish up our doorways. Do you want to go ahead and open it up?
Whoa, it's like blasting in here.
Oh yeah, on a nice rainy day it sure is warm in here. So I planted this garlic last year and kind of had to work around the location of it for everything else. So that kind of dictated that our rows were going to go this way. And so far, I've got 84 tomato plants put in here using Florida weave. I've got a big spot here for our peppers. I'm currently working on hardening those off. We have a large area for that. And then we have a few more areas over here near the door. We're going to have to find something else to put in here. and get it planted before our season disappears on us. So I'll be working in here quite a bit over the next few days, getting everything taken care of. Like I said, I'll do a video about this and also the Florida weave, but since I mentioned it, I want to kind of cover what this is just in case you haven't heard of it before. Instead of building large trellises for all of these, eventually I'd like to have big trellises with drop lines and the clips to grow tomatoes, because that's primarily what this high tunnel is going to be used for. But a nice, quick, easy way to trellis a large amount of tomatoes is using T-posts and twine, something heavy duty if you can, and you weave it around your tomatoes. So ideally, between every tomato, your line will crisscross, and it kind of just gives enough support for it to grow upright. And then I usually do about every 3 inches, we'll put a new line as these grow. And then they'll need a little bit more support as they get really tall and bushy. It depends on how much pruning you do and how heavy your plants get. But this is what I did in my last high tunnel, and it worked wonderfully. I really liked it. So that's what we went ahead and did in here. It's a nice, quick solution. I am also going to put, Ryan is going to put a door out the back here. On either side of this, we're going to have some blueberries and then honeyberries. Those are coming in the mail soon. And right out back behind here is where we have all of our orchard trees. So we're kind of going to have like our fruit tree area out the back, and we'll have a door that goes that way. Look who's here.
Hiya.
It's nice in here, isn't it?
Very nice. I like it.
Ryan helped me plant all of these, and he wasn't totally thrilled about it. He's not really the garden guy, but he does help quite a bit, and I really do appreciate it, because I couldn't have done this all on my own. Especially building the thing. We've had so many helpers along the way, so Ryan did a lot of the work on his own, and then we had friends and family come and help us with the parts that we needed extra hands, and so we really appreciate everybody who has helped us get this far. On these sides, we weren't able to till really close. Originally Ryan had tilled this whole thing, but then it took us a long time to get the structure up, and we started getting grass. He was able to till the whole middle section again and get that fresh, but not these sides. So I've got some ground cover on it. These are going to be for bush beans, so they'll have really good airflow. These are roll-up sides on both sides, and so we'll be able to plant quite a few rows of green beans going this way. And now I just have to decide these corners. I should show you my last high tunnel. From the doorway, we had kind of curved beds over here with a rock border. They were really, really cute, and I just planted a whole bunch of things. We had pumpkins and sunflowers, lots of flowers and herbs, cucumbers. We had all kinds of stuff in these little corner garden beds, and I'm debating if I want to do that again or if I want to do something different. If you have something in mind or some suggestions, I would love to hear it. Go ahead and leave a comment. But with that, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go enjoy Saturday, get this video up and edited, and then have some time with my family, because this is a huge project that is finally done. And baby is here, and we can finally set some things aside and really enjoy a little bit of time. So thank you for being here today. If you haven't already, please subscribe. You can keep up with us on Instagram and Facebook, as well as scottfamilyhomestead.com. I hope you enjoy your weekend or week, depending on when you are watching this, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.